This just wants you to solve this quadratic equation for x. So, solve the equation. The first thing you should do is factor this. This can be factored into x minus 7 times x plus 2. Because in case you forget, you multiply to the c term here and add to the b term. And that equals 0. So, in order for that to equal 0, either x minus 7 is 0, or x plus 2 is 0. Which, solving those, you get x equals 7 or x equals negative 2. Now, this lesson's not about quadratics, but you will get multiple answers, so that's why I wanted to bring it up again. In this, we're going to solve equations using the double angle formulas. And it's complicated to handle things like this one with the double angle here. So, in order to simplify it, we're going to just replace the double angle with this, 2 sine times cosine. So instead of sine 2 theta, we're going to do 2 sine theta cosine theta. And we keep the minus sine theta equals 0. Now, like we were doing before, we can factor. Because this has a sine theta in both terms, we can factor that out. So we'll have sine theta times 2 cosine theta minus 1. And that all equals 0. And just like we were doing before, that means that either sine theta equals 0 or 2 cosine theta minus 1 equals 0. Now we have to stop and think, where is sine of theta 0? And they're looking from 0 to 2 pi, so that's the whole unit circle available to us. Well, in sine's case, theta could equal 0 degrees. It could also equal 180 degrees. And of course it could equal 360 degrees because this bracket here means that it's inclusive. So it includes both 0 and 360. Now, cosine, we have to do a little bit of work. Let's add 1 to both sides. Then we get 2 cosine theta equals 1. Divide both sides by 2. And we're looking at places where cosine of theta equals 1/2. Well, there's 2 of those. The first one is at 60 degrees. And since it's a positive 1/2, the other place it could be is 300 degrees because cosine is positive in quadrant 4. So, these are the answers that would satisfy this equation.